Evening all. Sound like a copper, don't I? Alright, another day done. Go for that. Sarge, you know, working out time. Oh, boy, that's a big beard head on him. Oh, a nice bit of breeze. Lovely. Lovely bit of breeze. Very sunny. We're going back. Oh, just let me go first. Oh yeah, I was thinking today if I were going to get another bike, which I don't want to because I love this bike, but say if I had lots of money, which I haven't. I would look at two bikes, and two bikes only, because one bike, it reminds me of when I was a youngster and had Honda 404 4-cylinder, beautiful and smooth. Going back to the 80s that was, it was a slightly older one of the bikes I've had in the past, Honda 404, and yeah, like the one I like the look of is the Honda 650F, not the 650. They don't wear, some do, some don't. Not the 650R, because it's flat bars again. I want some of these a bit higher up bars, as you might say. So something like a Honda CB 650F. And they did a tricolour one in 2015, like gold wheels and red and white. Not many of them about, but that's a beautiful one. But I never liked the dash on them, because the dash is like two roundy things on the dash. The newer version now has a TFT display. That's 2019, but you're talking $7 grand for something like that. I haven't got that kind of money anyway, so I'll be looking at, if I got, I don't know, sell it for 2,500, and if I had $2 grand, that's what I'll put into getting one of them, like about £4,000 worth 650F. And the other bike, the only other bike I'd look at is a Gsx-r 750 Suzuki, because that uses the K5 Gsxr engine that they've updated, and it's got traction control as well as ABS, different modes of traction control, and it looks a beast. Again, but that's over $5 grand anyway for 2018. So again, I'm just looking. I like looking. You know, everybody looks, don't they? But I like looking. So then the two I'd have as my favourites. Honda, because it's a 4-cylinder, and the Suzuki's a 4-cylinder. I can't do with something like an MT-07 or MT-09 Yamaha. I'd kill myself. I'll be popping wheelies every 2 seconds on it. Which is no fun, but I'll lose my licence. They're a bit more strict here in the UK than what they are in America, etc. So then the two bikes. I keep getting asked the question of what's the like 0 to 60 time on this bike. About 7 or 8 seconds. That's going. I was going. I didn't really launch it properly, so I reckon about 6.5 seconds, 0 to 60. Another question was asked was if you're doing 60 miles an hour, then can you overtake somebody with ease, mate? I tell you. On the another question somebody asked me. No cops about here. They get to 60 miles an hour. And if you just drop it down a cog, say you want to overtake somebody, drop it down, and you're doing 70 now. So yeah, you can do that. Quite easily overtake somebody. Another question I got, where's mile per gallon? What miles per gallon do you get? Well, where I ride it, I'm getting about 84 UK miles per gallon. That's 4.5 litres, 4.56 litres, 84 miles per gallon. So it's like fun, twisties, back roads and stuff. You can have lots of fun on this bike. And then you just go through the gears, you know, you're just going ding 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 ding. Just brilliant. It's all through with the fun. Servicing, somebody asked me about servicing. Well, after the first service, the next one's 3,000 miles. It's not, it's an oil change. But it's not an oil cartridge change, it's just an oil change. And you're supposed to have the valves done every 3,000 miles, which is bloody rubbish. Why do you want to do the valves? That's what brings the servicing cost up, you see. They just want to make money out of the dealerships. My valves are fine, mate, you're not touching my valves. I'll do the oil change myself and reset the service light. It's a lovely evening. This is just a brisk one for the evening. Somebody did whack that throttle on, she's up to steady aero speeds, like, you know, even in 6th gear. You don't have to be changing down a cog. So yeah, I hope I answered them questions. A little speed run, I haven't done a 0 to 60 proper. But I reckon about 6.5 seconds. When you get through the lights, you're doing, you know, if you whacked it off going through lights, by the time you get to the other side of the lights, you'll be doing 30 plus in 2nd gear before you just change the 3rd. But it's fun on a bike like this, you have more fun, you can learn the craft. And you're not going to kill yourself, you know. So that's the idea. You go out and get yourself a 650 or 750, it's going to cost you loads of insurance, you know, when you pass through A2 or whatever. And you get an MT-07, you know, restricted MT-07. Kawasaki 2 wheels, just an MT-07 restricted one for you to look at if you want to see. He just did a review on it and he said it's still manic. It still tries to kill you. Very light on the front end there. They've been a twin engine, they're very torquey. So yes, I wouldn't get them for that reason. I don't like the dash, it looks like a little, it's a TFT, but it's a little tiny thing stuck up this side, right hand side of your handlebars. Doesn't look very, very good for, looks like a maniac dash, you know what I mean. So I hope you enjoyed that little run out. I'm always stuck behind the bus lately. It's lovely out here. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'll say goodbye. Tatty bye for now.